we were brought up slightly differently in that it wasn't that job mentality. It was always with the idea being that you could create more, you could build something yourself, and you can have that entrepreneurial streak. And I do believe that everybody has that entrepreneurial streak. And I do a lot on state management because as a footballer, as a goalkeeper, it was important. The whole idea was, and you'll know this very well, 3 o'clock on a Saturday, you need to be in peak condition. You need to have eaten well, slept well, thought well in order to go into that game feeling confident and wanting to give your best. Now, state management is something that can be created using a variety of things. First and foremost, your thoughts are going to generate certain emotions and a certain energy. But even things physiologically, even actually standing up, putting your chest out, will start to move the chemicals around your body in such a way that will change your state. And understanding your state management is a big thing. Beware of the I am who I am. Has anyone ever heard that? Someone say that before, like I am who I am. They need to like me for who I am. Yeah. One of my favourites, purely for the fact that if you are who you are, you'd never have learnt to walk. Like, we are growing, evolving creatures. There's always another level as to what we can be and become. There's an idea that I'm really keen on, which is you become the average of the 5 people around you. Now, if the 5 people around you that you're hanging around with aren't necessarily bringing you up a level, I'd ask you whether they're the right 5 people. It wasn't about her, it was about the motivation that I had with this illusion in my mind that if I get this, it equals that. And that's the same with any of this. A lot of people, who here likes the idea of having a lot more money? I think we all do. But it's actually not necessarily the money, and I think we all know this. It's not the money that we're after, it's what the money allows us to do. It's the freedom, it's the experience, it's the way in which we will feel knowing that we've got that amount of money in our bank account. For those that are a bit entrepreneurial, just understanding that it's very easy to busy yourself, and there's so many people that are incredibly busy but not necessarily all that productive. Like, understand what you're doing, whether it's just purely busying yourself or whether it is something that's actually allowing you to grow and taking you in the direction that you want to be going in. I mentioned the 4 stages of learning before. It does take time to understand something and to really ingrain it into what you do. There we go, perfect. Appreciate your time. Cool.